Breaking, Julien Alfred breaks down her greatest challenge versus Sha Carri Richardson. Heartfelt insider reveal. In the world of sprinting, every race is a test of speed, strength, and mental resilience. But for Julien Alfred, one showdown stands out above all others. The electrifying and unforgettable battle against Sha Carri Richardson, one of the most formidable sprinters in modern track and field. In an exclusive insider revelation, Julien opens up about the highs, lows, and emotional intensity of that defining challenge, offering fans and fellow athletes a rare glimpse into the mindset of an elite competitor. This is the story of a clash of titans, the inner battles that mirror the physical ones, and the journey of a young athlete navigating pressure, expectation, and self-discovery on the world stage. The road to the showdown. Julien Alfred's rise in sprinting has been nothing short of meteoric. Hailing from Dominica, she quickly established herself as a force to be reckoned with in junior competitions, then on the global stage. Her journey, marked by determination and relentless training, led her to international recognition and set the stage for her historic confrontation with Sha Carri Richardson. I had always watched Sha Carri with admiration, Julien recalls. Her speed, her energy, her presence on the track, it was inspiring. But when I knew I'd be racing her, it became something more than inspiration. It became a challenge I couldn't ignore. The stakes were high, beyond rankings and medals. This race was a defining moment for Julien's career, a test of skill, composure, and mental fortitude against one of the sport's most fearless competitors. Preparing for the ultimate test. Julien's preparation for the race was meticulous. Every detail mattered. From nutrition and recovery to split-second timing in her starts, and from sprint mechanics to mental conditioning, her coach emphasized that facing Richardson would require strategic planning. Julien needed to balance raw speed with tactical precision, anticipating Sha Carri's explosive bursts while maintaining her own rhythm and composure. Sha Carri is lightning, her coach said. You can't match her by trying to outdo her in pure power. You have to be smarter, disciplined, and fearless in your own way. Julien embraced this approach, understanding that mental clarity was just as critical as physical preparation. The race that tested everything. The day of the showdown arrived, and the atmosphere was electric. Fans filled the stadium, cameras rolled, and every athlete felt the weight of anticipation. Julien describes the moment as a mix of adrenaline, focus, and reverent awe. I stepped onto the track, and for a second, it felt like the world was holding its breath, she said. Facing Sha Carri, I felt both nervous and exhilarated. I knew this was my chance to test myself, to see how far I could push. From the starter's pistol to the final stretch, the race was a heart-pounding blend of speed, strategy, and sheer willpower. Richardson's signature explosive start challenged Julien from the very beginning, forcing her to dig deep, finding strength in every stride, every muscle, every thought. Moments of doubt and mental resilience. Despite her training, Julien faced moments of doubt mid-race. Richardson's lead threatened to break her composure, and she recalls questioning her own pace and stamina. I remember thinking, can I do this? Am I strong enough? It was terrifying and motivating at the same time. But then I reminded myself that I had prepared for this moment, and that I belonged here just as much as anyone else. This internal dialogue highlights a key aspect of elite competition. Success isn't determined by speed alone. Mental resilience, focus under pressure, and the ability to stay calm amid chaos can decide outcomes as much as physical prowess. The heartfelt revelation. After the race, Julien opened up about what truly made this encounter significant. The respect, admiration, and learning she gained from facing Sha Carri Richardson. It wasn't about winning or losing, she confessed. It was about measuring myself against the best, learning from every stride, and understanding what it takes to compete at the highest level. Sha Carri challenged me in ways I hadn't expected, physically, mentally, emotionally. Julien's reflections provide an intimate glimpse into the life of a world-class sprinter, revealing that great competition is as much about personal growth as it is about victory. Technical insights. What made the race special? Julien breaks down the race with astute technical observations. Start mechanics. Richardson's explosive reaction time created an early lead, forcing Julien to optimize her block technique. Stride efficiency. Maintaining form while increasing velocity in mid-race was critical. Mental split-second decisions, adjusting pacing and anticipating Richardson's surges required hyper-focused mental processing. Finishing strategy. Julien learned to harness residual energy, staying strong in the final 30 meters despite fatigue and psychological pressure. This analysis reveals how elite sprinters combine science, art, and instinct, turning each race into a complex, high-stakes chess match at 100 meters per second. The aftermath. Lessons learned. Though the race was exhausting, Julien emerged with priceless experience and clarity about her future in sprinting. She emphasizes that facing Richardson helped her understand the importance of mental toughness under pressure, how to analyze competitors in real time, the value of respectful rivalry, where competition fuels improvement rather than resentment, that every race, win or lose, is an opportunity to grow. Sha Carri pushed me to my limits, and now I feel more prepared, more confident, and hungrier than ever for future challenges. Her words resonate not just with athletes, but with anyone seeking to overcome obstacles and rise to challenges. Global recognition and fan engagement. Julien's candid revelations about the race have sparked massive interest worldwide. Fans, aspiring athletes, and media outlets praise her honesty and insight. It's incredible to hear an athlete reflect so openly about competition and growth. Julien Alfred's journey is inspiring for sprinters everywhere. The respect she shows for Sha Carri Richardson shows true sportsmanship at its finest. The story highlights a broader cultural lesson, that success is measured not just in medals, but in character, reflection, and resilience. Become a global ambassador for track and field, showing the power of dedication and respect in competition. Julien's story demonstrates that great athletes are forged not just by victories, but by challenges faced and lessons learned. Conclusion. Beyond the finish line. Julien Alfred's encounter with Sha Carri Richardson transcends the scoreboard. It is a story of courage, mental fortitude, and personal evolution, a testament to what it means to compete against the very best. Racing Sha Carri was the hardest thing I've ever done, Julien says, but it was also the most rewarding. I know now that I can rise to any challenge, and that every step forward is a victory in itself. This Heartfelt Insider reveal offers fans a rare glimpse into the soul of elite sprinting, highlighting that every race is a journey, every competitor a teacher, and every stride an opportunity to grow. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.